Hello, YouTube family. As promised, we're kicking off the first category of this year, which is illustration and design techniques. This first segment, because it's going to be a group of videos, is basically just sharing with you my process of how I go about illustrating one of my favorite styles. So in a moment, you're going to see me in this first video sketch out the idea that I want to do. The first being the sketch for the Uptown Funk illustration piece. There'll be a link down below for the print and the dribble shot. Please go check those out. But we're going to start off with the first initial part of the process, which is always starting off with a sketch. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is the first time I'm doing this, so hopefully everything, mashes together okay. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. I will be switching over now to the video, and we will pick up from there. All right. See you in a bit. All right, YouTube family. So, this is always my first step in almost every illustration project that I work on. I start off by doing an initial sketch. Usually I do it either in Photoshop or in Illustrator. This time I did it in Photoshop. Oops, sorry. Don't mean Illustrator. I mean paper and pencil. Sorry. There'll be a few bloopers probably in this video because this is only audio that I'm recording here as I'm actually watching the pre-recorded sketch video. So I always start off with super simple shapes. So you see here I have the super simple circle, the oval for the body, and then these lines depicting the shoulders, the arms, and the legs. From there, I then start adding in all the additional detail of the character or any other type of illustration that I'm working on. For instance, this piece is this was inspired by the music video by Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk. In fact, while I was doing the sketch, I'm pretty sure I had the song on repeat the whole time, just trying to get into the groove of things and everything. But I always start off with a sketch. Sometimes these sketches are super simple. Other times they get really complex. This one got pretty complex because I wanted to have everything sort of dialed in before I went and brought it into Illustrator. So right now, I think that I'm going to speed it up just a little bit so that you can kind of get an idea without me having to explain everything. But I want you to know that I'll still be chatting with you as this process goes. One thing that I want to definitely iterate on is that what you create in the sketch phase is not necessarily going to be the final end-all look of the illustration. Sometimes what I will do is I will actually go through, I'll do this rough sketch, and then while I'm actually doing whether the lines, the fill, or something like that, I'll go through and make alterations. So you don't have to follow the sketches as if it was like the Word of God or something like that. But it's a good starting point for you. Sometimes I'll even leave my sketches being super loose and light in order for me to make those changes later on. This specific sketch though, this was actually pretty close on. There's only a few small changes that I did in the actual design phase of this, or the actual what I call vectorizing, which is where I add the lines, I add the fill color, the shading, and everything like that, basically bringing this illustration to life. One thing I'll note is that when it comes to the hands, God, I always hate drawing hands. It's one of the hardest things for me to do. So don't judge me on how rough this sketch is and how crappy those hands look. Trust me, later on, and plus when you see the actual finished piece, they get way better. But I think this is a good start for you guys. I'm going to be releasing these videos probably once a week. This week it's on Friday. The other 2 to 3 videos, I think, in the series will be released on Wednesdays. But hopefully seeing me actually sketch these things out will give you guys an idea of like what you guys want to do, or like the process that you guys do currently. But hopefully this helps. Hopefully, you know, everything that you see here is like a good nugget of wisdom and everything like that. If you want me to speak on actual other like specifics of the process and everything, please leave a comment below. That way I know what you guys want to hear, and that way I can kind of gauge like what I should be focusing on and everything like that. But this is just like the first video. I'll probably do a second video on my process in the future, or a second segment on my process in the future. So any and all comments you guys give me now will help that out in the future, and it will really help me decide like how I'm going to format these, the things I should talk about and everything like that. But by all means, just let me know what you guys want me to talk about. Think about how the next video in the process is going to be me taking this sketch and me turning it into actual lines. Hopefully not blurred lines, actually lines. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great rest of your week, whenever it is that you're watching this video. And I hope you come by again to watch more of my videos. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. All right, guys. Have a great day.